I'm a GP.
And I'm Deb, I'm a nurse.
And we are
Whole Food Revolution.
Yes.
So today we are talking about this is our third video on insomnia. And today we're going to talk about how to manage insomnia. Okay, you've probably heard all kinds of different things. So, so first I'd like to talk about what not to do or what doesn't work for insomnia.
Exactly.
So, yeah, alcohol doesn't work.
Okay, because a lot of people use alcohol for insomnia.
Yeah, it sedates and we all sort of pass out, but you don't really get sleep as such. And there's no REM sleep involved with it. So the body doesn't go into any sort of restorative mode there at all. And your sleep's very fragmented.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you probably know yourself if you've had a night out. You'll come in and out of sleep all the time or get up and go to the loo or something. It's not a restful sleep at all. No. So alcohol's not a good choice.
Yes. And if you have been listening and reading the blogs that I've been posting on sleep, there is one on alcohol and sleep which explains all of what Deb said in detail.
So it will make you knock you down, but it's not going to make you sleep or rest. Yeah. Well, the other thing that is an issue is taking cannabis. So some people take it for different reasons, and I don't know, pain, or some people just for fun.
But some people do take it for sleep, right?
Yeah.
They think that,
And the problem with it is that your mind is not really resting. So the body doesn't do what it needs to do. And like just Deb said before, we want to get to REM sleep. And when you're taking it, you are not going to be restful. You're not going to get that REM sleep. Another thing is that when you're taking cannabis, you will have withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah. And there's the worry about the dependence and tolerance and things like that as well. And
so you get to a point where you cannot sleep at all without it.
And you need more and more, right?
That's exactly. So this is when your body says, just like any other addiction, you need more to reach the same state that you were before. So no, cannabis is not a good solution for insomnia.
Yeah. And then there's the medication aspects of it. And a lot of people use melatonin, which is a reasonably safe product, but it doesn't really help with insomnia. It helps to initiate sleep, but it doesn't help you stay asleep. So it isn't going to really help with insomnia. And the other thing, as you know, so many people are on sleeping tablets.
Oh, yes.
And what do sleeping tablets do? They sedate you as well. So you're knocked out, but that's not sleep. Okay, for sleep, there's an active process that's going on in the brain, which I've talked about in the previous post that I've done. And the other thing with sleeping tablets is they come with a lot of side effects. You know, obviously they're sedating. They again are addictive. You can get tolerance with that as well, and really only recommended for very short periods of time. So it is not.
It's actually very funny because I know a lot of people that have been taking it for years.
Yeah, so that was historically people
used it. I mean, doctors would recommend.
Yes,
in the hospitals, we used to go around, and it was called the Mogadon round.
What does it mean? It's like people before they go to sleep, you'd give it to them?
Yeah, Mogadon round was, and anything post-op and that used to have a sleeping tablet to help them get through. But a lot of people, it never made them sleep properly. They used to actually react to it.
Yes. And really, a lot of our older generation are on sleeping tablets, but that's because that was a generational thing as well. The GPs or doctors, at that time didn't realize how addictive these are.
It's almost like you're asleep. I have a very good solution for you. Take a hammer, put it on your head. Definitely you'll fall asleep.
I'm not sure you have much REM there.
No, they're not sure about the REM, but it's almost like, we have a joke that says, if you have a headache, I have a very good solution. You take a hammer and hit your toe, because that's so painful. You don't even think about your head. But the thing is this, sleeping pill, it's like, it's it's just called sleeping pill, but it's actually
it just basically makes you unconscious.
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So it's like, but being unconscious is not the only thing that happens to you when you are asleep. So just remember that those are two different things.
Yes.
Feeling unconscious or
real sleep.
Real sleep. Just like Nelim said, sleep is a process. The body needs to go through certain processes in that time for you to be able to get up in the morning, charge batteries, I'm ready for a new day.
Yeah.
And if you're just unconscious, it's not happening. Okay, so now what does work?
Because there is something that works.
Well, the known solution for this is something called CBT-I, which, if you know what CBT is, cognitive behavioral therapy, and this is cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, specifically for insomnia. Now, in this process, it's a long-term process where people do a revamp of all their belief systems and habits and attitude towards sleep.
Yeah. Particularly because, in the last video, we talked about, Roni, the stress and that component of it. So addressing those elements as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, there's no quick fix. Give me a tablet and then it's going to go. It requires work. You basically need to retrain your brain to allow this process to happen, and that takes a while. Again, we talked about it. I wrote a post about this. We all wish we had a pill that would fix everything for us, but hey, that's the reason we're here.
And exactly.
That is the reason that we're doing this program, because we grew up in a society that says, just give me something quick.
And it takes, we talk about the fact that any new habit or lifestyle takes 3 to 6 months to be established, right? And you were saying, Deb, weren't you, when you were...
I used to do night duty, which is permanent night duty. So I did it for about 3 years. And like you say, the beliefs in that, if I didn't want to hear the lawnmowers on Sunday morning, I used to literally go to sleep going, no, I'm not going to worry about those lawnmowers today, so I won't hear them, so I'd sleep through.
Right.
But the shortfall of it is, while I was on night duty, I always went to the toilet at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that was our break, and 6, because that was when we started our OBS. And it took me 3 years to get out of that habit.
Wow.
Once I finished permanent night duty, because I was just, my body was so used to doing that.
It was programmed.
Yeah, it was programmed to do it. And I can remember going to bed thinking, I don't need to get up then. And I was just continually thinking, I don't need to get up then, I don't need to get up then. So I could sleep through again. But
so
what?
3 years.
Retraining your mind and body to do things differently. That has been really, really successful.
So it was interesting, as we were preparing for this a little session on insomnia, I got an email through our doctors' messages, doctors group, about a free app. It's in the research stages and it's being developed. It's called Bedtime Window, and it's basically, so I'll read it out to you so that you know. So it's evidence-based digital insomnia program. So I was like, yay! And it's CBT for insomnia over 5 sessions, and it's they provide you with a personalized recommendation for sleep and lifestyle, and it's available free in Australia. So it's called Bedtime Window. I'll put the link in the first comment, and so you can have a look. I am registering for it because I think it's really, I like to see what it is, and I will then recommend it to my patients. And I think, Deb, you were thinking about that too, because why not? If you are doing this CBT-I, or just any CBT, it will cost quite a lot of money, right?
That's gathering information.
That's actually costs a lot of money. If you go to a CBT session, that is very, very, very expensive. I can tell you from experience. because I'm running those
Sessions.
Yes. You have it for free. And please, if you do have insomnia, don't